Hello everyone, how are we doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Musical Chef, congrats on first once again. I have taken these 2 weeks off as I was trying to recover my voice. I've been okay at the moment, as of recently, but last week my throat was just a mess. I was losing my voice, everything hurt. And I was a little like snotty. So I got a little sick again. Like a little deja vu from December, but at least I wasn't that bad. In December I had a fever and everything, and like thank goodness that it was nothing like that this time, but losing my voice really sucked because even at my job I need to talk to people and that was a complete mess. But I'm glad that's over now. I'm getting better. I still don't want to like force it too much, so I'm speaking as most monotone as I can get because I also want to put some emotions on the words I speak, right? Like I don't want to sound like a robot, but I'm also like, since I went to the doctor, I'm trying to salvage it as much as I can because on Sunday I went to go visit a friend and I thought I was all better, right? So I put some music in my car and I sang all the way there, and when I parked my throat was like scratchy and shit. I'm like, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. So we keeping it real, we keeping it on the down low. Maybe I won't do as many voices as today as I did the other days, which is a shame. The whole thing about narrating is that I do like to make different voices if I can remember them. But I guess today will just be me. Inspector Waffles. So I have my tea. I didn't put honey today, but I have my tea. It's like it's a herbal tea. It's got eucalyptus, it's got sage, it's got what the fuck is the skin of a lemon? The peel of a lemon, I guess. Eucalyptus, sage. There's something else in here, and it tastes like tree, which is honestly, I think if I was younger, I'd hate this tea, but something about it currently, at this time and moment, I fuck with it. So cheers. And the doctor told me last week that I should keep it, my voice as monotone as possible, keep it hydrated, drink hot stuff, so I will do just that, and hopefully everything will be okay. So I'll keep drinking my tea. I turned 30 when I'll have to take my supplement. I would go get more hot water for my tea. So but for now, let's play some Inspector Waffles. So let's go here. Yes. So the plan is to finish it. That's really all I'm looking forward to. Oh, I opened the wrong game. Fuck. I opened Inspector Waffles Early Days. We're not there yet. Shit. Oh no. Now on Steam it says I played Inspector Waffles Early Days for the first time, which is not true, but I guess I'll have to now. But I do have some plans for after finishing this game that I'd like to go through. I'll let you know when I'm done with this game. Okay, I had to click on it, my bad. I'm not hearing anything. But I also wasn't hearing the intro sound, so let me Let me put my headphones, like turn it off and on. Still no word. I can't hear the game. I can't hear anything actually. Why can't I hear anything? Let me manually do this. All I hear is static. Oh no! Oh, we got sound. We're so back. Okay. Oh my god, what's this? Get away from here. Okay, continue. Another sip of tea. Okay, we were off the case, as far as I remember, but we were still digging around. If I can easily find any folder in my cabinet, could anyone accuse me of being messy? I don't think so. That's true. Unorganized chaos is still organized. Meatballs. Big muscles but not too bright. I know him very well. We were in kindergarten together. Oh, we saw most of these things. Younger, he wasn't afraid of anything, except his mom. He's not a leader, but every time something bad happens in this city, he'll be nearby. Meatballs is actively wanted by the police. A pile of books on my chair is just a not so subtle way to say, people are not welcome in my office. I guess. There's nothing else to take. Well, I guess I should leave. Oh, city skyline. Best thing in this office is a view. From here, the city seems to be a great place to live. Where do I need to go to? I don't... What's beeping? Clues? Patch's office? The buzzer's coming on from the left, not from Patch's office. The left? Empty office? The noise isn't coming from here. I'm getting closer to the buzzer, but it isn't in this room. Pixel's office. The buzzer is definitely coming from Pixel's office. But from which device? DNA machine. The buzz is coming from the DNA machine. Pixel must have fixed it since it doesn't have a blue screen anymore. Oh, it's pulled results from the hair I located in Fluffy's house. I'm guessing Pixel overclocked the machine because we usually never get results back this quickly. But who cares? Who cares? The machine is working and I can't wait to check the results. So what are the results? Oh, new data available. Cutscene. Snowball. Have we met them? No. How is this possible? Snowball has been in prison for years, locked in his cell. How can one of his hairs have turned up in Fluffy's house? There's no way. Could Snowball have escaped and nobody knows? Or did someone know I'd be at the crime scene and plant the hair to mess with me? It's time for a visit to the prison. Oh shit, alright, let's go. Trinkets. Pixel enjoys collecting trinkets. They mean nothing to me because I don't understand what they refer to. Well, that's usually how it goes. I don't understand technical jargon. I'm not a geek. It looks like Morse code, I think. Should I really try to decipher it? There's a big padlock protecting the top drawer. If I can get the 4-digit code, I can see what Pixel is hiding. And I don't want to try all the possible combinations. I need to find the right code. Ooh, that's interesting. I guess nothing here to help me. Inspector, you're here. Where's everybody at? Yeah, I can't do voices today, definitely. They've probably gone to yesterday's crime scene, but I found more information. The hair I found in Fluffy's house, it belongs to Snowball. Inspector, we're not supposed to be working the... I know, Spotty, I know, but this is a huge new lead. Patches and the others are probably in the middle of something else. And I'm going to see if Snowball is still in jail. Are you going to come with? I don't think Patches will be... Spotty, I need you to trust me. Can you trust me? Of course, Inspector. You need to take a stand for what you know is right, and I need to get my revenge on the people who set me up. I can't be alone on this. Spotty, I need to ask you something. Yes? Do you want to be my official partner on this? You said partner? I did. Of course I do. Glad to see you so eager. We have a case to solve. Spotty, do you smell anything special? No, sorry. Oh, I can go in the empty office. Whoa. This is the first time I've ever been in this office. It smells funny in here. Funny haha or funny weird? I don't think it's been cleaned in months. No, I mean, it's a different scent, an unexpected smell. Not like your office. My office isn't dirty, just disheveled. I'm not judging. Pinned article. This is an article about the first interrogation Pancakes ever did of Snowball. We caught him so easily the first time, never suspected a thing. Until we talked to him. I remember like it was yesterday. Pancakes said, I don't understand, Snowball. We've been looking for you for months. You hid yourself very well. Couldn't find a trace of you, and suddenly we find you walking around the city center like nothing happened. Why'd you do that? Why would one of the smartest cats in town do such a stupid thing? Snowball inhaled slow, pausing for a brief moment, and then he said through a malicious grin, There's more than one way to skin a cat, Inspector Pancakes. Yikes. Two days later, he escaped. It gives me a bit of peace knowing he's behind bars now. Pinned clues. Surrounding Snowball's photo are a lot of clues I already know by heart. Meatballs and Chance's photos are here. Over there, the Scratch Park, where we saw Snowball after he escaped. I couldn't tell you how many times I went to Scratch Park when I was younger, Inspector. I love that place so much. I miss when my parents would rub my belly. And over there are a couple of letters that he sent us. We tried to find a pattern in them, but came up empty. It's hard to be here and pretend none of this still hurts. What else? Oh, dead plants. This really bums me out. These plants are all dead because of me. They were in my office before, but I forgot to take care of them. So I hid them here in shame. Oh no. Spider webs. This place hasn't been cleaned out in a very long time. Patches specifically asked the cleaning people to never step a single paw in this room. He even said this room is haunted. Only naive people would believe such a thing. What? It's haunted? Oh my god. Spotty, no worries. I'm here to protect you. You're the best, Inspector. I'm not the only one to use Pancakes' office as a stock room. Pixel also left a broken screen there. Okay, I think that's everything. We gotta go to jail. Oh, I can talk to Patchy. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Donut eating contest trophy. Patches won a donut eating contest about a couple of years ago. He told me he finished 10 minutes before the cat who came in second place. Knowing his appetite, I wasn't surprised. Damn. I'm not going to look into Patch's files. Looking into my boss's personal folder is not the smartest thing to do. But it's right there. There are no croissants remaining. Damn. Spotty, do you smell anything special? No, sorry. Well, I guess we out of here. We don't need mocha for now. So soot. They removed the world's worst coffee machine. Maybe the next one will at least make a decent brew. No one is behind bars right now. I like chatting with Morty, but now is not the right time. Good morning, Inspector. Hi, Peanut. How was your night? Really great, actually. Filled with wisdom of a platypus. I see. That's interesting, I guess. Where are you going, Waffles? Wherever I want. You don't need to worry about it. Actually, Patches asked me to tell him your whereabouts. Okay then, me and Spotty, we're not working in Fluffy's cases anymore. So we are going to play fetch at the park. Oh really? Yes, we took a day off and now we're going to hang out at the park. Is this true, Spotty? Spotty, come on. Spotty? Spotty, please. Spotty, are you going to play fetch with Inspector Waffles? Tell the truth. Oh my god. Spotty, speak. Yes, we are going to play fetch at the park. Oh neat, well, that'll be fun. I was suspicious at first, but Spotty never lies, so enjoy the park. Appreciate it, Peanut. Thank you, Spotty. Spotty, do you smell anything special? No, sorry. Nothing here. Did I steal? To jail we go. Prison. Lenny. Waffles, my favorite inspector in the world. Hey, Lenny. You're the only jail guard I know, so how's the best jail guard I know doing? Still sarcastic, I love it. He seems to really like you, Inspector. He's just happy to have company, I think. But be careful, he's also a very protective cat. Especially when it comes to dogs who don't like cats. I like cats, so you'll be fine. Lenny, I need to see an inmate. It's urgent. Sure, buddy, no problem. As long as they aren't in the high security wing. Well, they're in the high security wing. It's Snowball I need to see. What? Snowball? Are you sure? After what? Yes, I'm sure. Okay then, I'll just need a judge's approval since it's not a regular inmate. Oh my god. That might be a problem. I know it's against the rules, but I really need to see him. I've just got a couple of questions. Waffles, I can't. I'm sorry. This is about Fluffy's case. Really, I love his boxes. The best in town, I'd say. That they are, Lenny. I could take them or leave them. Ha, dog's right. But anyway, you need to catch the killer. I need a fresh box, but they're out of stock everywhere I've been. I'm worried that won't happen until Fluffy's murder has been solved. It's up to you to fix this, Lenny. What do you mean? I need to talk to Snowball if I'm gonna solve this case. I'm not allowed to let you in, but yes. Those boxes, I just needed to convince me you have a legitimate reason to see him. I don't know the administrative side of things very well for seeing inmates, but is this conversation even legal? Kind of, but this will let us finish the investigation faster. Okay then, you know better than me. To be safe, just never talk about what we're doing here with Patches or Mocha. I'm already in enough trouble as it is. Okay, listen. Waffles, I'm okay to let you talk to Snowball, but I need some kind of proof he's involved in Fluffy's case. There's more than one way to skin a cat, is it not? The meatball is a part of the secret cult, no? Oh, the DNA confirmation. I thought we were going through the questions. How about this? Snowball's hair was found at Fluffy's house the night of the murder. How could that be? Snowball's never left his cell. I would have said it's impossible too, until I found his hair. And that's why I need to talk to him and figure out how could this have happened. I guess that'll do. I'll handle the paperwork. Thank you so much, Lenny. You owe me one. Sorry, I didn't read all that. You can count on me. Go on in. You know the way from here. And Waffles, this is the first time you're seeing him since what happened? Yes. Understood. Good luck. I need to see Snowball, Lenny. No problem, Inspector. Sophia. She looks really strong, kind of intimidating in a tingly way. But I don't need to start a conversation anyway. Sophia, Inspector Waffles is here to see Snowball. 10-4, Lenny. Just him or the dog too? Just Waffles. Roger that. Inspector, follow me. Sorry, Spotty. I'll be back soon. Oh my god, here I go. Oh, this is the before. Oh no. Oh. Oh my. Oh my, what a wonderful surprise. Inspector Waffles, the one and only. To what do I owe the pleasure? Snowball, I just need to ask you a few questions and I'll be on my way. Of course, Inspector, of course. But before you do, I've been waiting to ask you something. Can you see me, Inspector? Can you see the scars on my face? Can you see them? Do you see what you did to me? Do you remember that night, Inspector? Look at me and see what you did. Remember this all very well, Waffles, because I would hate for you to forget what happened that night. I knew this was a terrible idea. I'm leaving. Oh, Inspector, don't leave me here all alone again. Please ask your questions. I'm all ears. So your first question, Inspector. Oh, and by the way, how is your old friend Pancakes? Is his recovery coming along smoothly? Shame about that, of course. Oh, apologies. A sensitive subject. I'll do my best to avoid the topic. The night before last. Where were you 2 nights ago? This may come as a shock to you, but I was here in my cell, reading one of my books or perhaps listening to the radio as the evenings usually go. I think you're lying. You were somewhere else. And would you have any evidence to support such an impossible claim? I do. Because we found one of your hairs at a crime scene. I'm just as shocked as you are, Inspector. We ran DNA analysis on that hair. Turns out it's yours. So I think you owe me the truth. I don't know what to say. Perhaps a stray hair flew through a vent, floated through the air and landed in your crime scene? Unlikely, Snowball. I have no idea. Guard, please tell the inspector I haven't moved from my cell. He's right, Inspector. Hasn't left his cell in a week. In a week? And it's impossible he could have escaped even for a limited time. We keep a close eye on him throughout the day. Seems like your misplaced vendetta has led you down the wrong path. Is that all? Do we have more to discuss? Fluffy's house. I'm surprised you didn't ask where we found your hair. Maybe because we already knew. No, I'm not hiding any information. I just don't care what your DNA test has to say. I'll tell you anyways. In Fluffy's house, the CEO of Box Furniture. Okay. Nothing to say? Not really. I didn't know the cat and his death, however unfortunate it may be, doesn't impact me in the slightest. I find no reason to be attached to those I don't know. His celebrity status means nothing to me. He dies the same as any other cat. I found your hair in his office, and the killers only stole one thing: disks from his computer. What do you want from Fluffy's data? Oh, poor Inspector. I haven't moved from the cell in days, and your precious little test is wrong. I had always heard you were one of the best in Cat Town, but this is so disappointing. I guess I can understand if you're starting to slip through. After all, what happened to your partner? That was your fault as well, no? Yeesh. Fake cult. Something else I need to ask you, Snowball. I was duped into a very elaborate setup, and I need to know who would do something like this. There was a cult, tons of cats involved. This wasn't something that could have been put together in a couple of hours. Oh, you poor cat, I hope they didn't hurt you. And now that I think about it, it has your name all over it. It's your signature, messing with people's mind, elaborate schemes. Inspector, I know you don't want to believe me, but I have no reason to lie to you. I am here, in prison. How can I be doing all these things in the outside world? Anything is possible with you, Snowball. Partners in crime. Do you get many visitors? Oh, just a few. Old acquaintances stop in from time to time. I don't really tend much to all that anymore. This setup you encountered, as fun as that would have been, it wasn't my idea. Oh, come on, I'm sure someone on the outside helped you handle it. What do you mean? Meatballs is part of the secret cult. Meatballs was part of the fake cult. Given your shared past, that couldn't have been a coincidence. Yes, he's been in to see me a time or two. What can I say? I guess he misses me. But he just brought some treats, new books to read, news from the outside world. Nothing terribly exciting, mind you. I really need to keep hydrating, Jesus. You're doing a good job of keeping your story straight, but we both know it's possible you created the entire operation, even from the confines of your prison cell. Wait a second. Something is wrong here. Meatballs played his role very well. He even got me to believe he was guarding Irwin. But he wasn't in disguise. I knew it was him, and I know he used to work with you. And that's exactly what you would have wanted. You wanted to leave a link back here. Back to you. What are you on about? I'm here because you knew I would follow the clues and make the connection. You knew I would have to stand here and face you again and have the realization that you were the mastermind in spite of the odds. But that's not what happened, is it? That would be too easy. From a mind as brilliant as yours, something that simple is impossible. Especially after what I've been through these past few days. But now I'm more determined than ever. I will figure this out. Thank you, Snowball. I'll be on my way. Wait, there is something I want to discuss. A question from Snowball? What is it, Snowball? Before you leave, I just want to know something. What is it you feel these days? What do you mean to feel? Seeing your partner fall from that roof, I imagine that still keeps you up at night. Or maybe after all this time, it's still too tough for you to say. You want to talk about it? Fine. Truthfully, I still don't know what your involvement was in Fluffy's death. How one of your hairs was at the crime scene. Maybe with the help of one of your visitors? I don't know. I know one thing for certain though. You led me here because you wanted to make me miserable. But I won't let you hold this over me any longer. Pancakes is my friend. When I see your face marred by my claw marks, it's one of the few things in my life I don't regret in the least. You're nothing but a depraved monster. Pancakes is one of the greatest cats I've ever known. I learned so much from being by his side as a rookie inspector. I remember all the interrogations we did, cases we closed, jokes we shared, all of it. And I look forward to when he's back on the force. You can't take that away from me. What a cute love story. Can you pretty please tell me more? With pleasure. Memories. What's your best memory of Pancakes? Oh, when I pushed him off the roof. What a joy that was, especially when I saw your face. No, that wasn't it. I know you better than that. It was the time you outsmarted us, yeah? What are you talking about? Yeah, more than one way to skin a cat. Back when I was a rookie, Pancakes caught you. You were just walking the streets in broad daylight, and we thought we caught you a lucky break. It was too easy, and we were blind to that. We should have known better. A couple of days later, you escaped from prison. It was all part of a bigger plan. A huge diamond robbery at the bank. Remember what you said to us in your interrogation? You don't remember. Refresh my memory. It's raining cats and dogs. That does ring a bell, yes. Interesting. Unfortunately, that's not really what you said that day. What you actually said was, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Oh. Oh, of course, that was exactly it. It's too late. I knew something was off here, and now you've played your hand. No, don't leave. Guards, I need to go. Snowball has been very helpful, more than he knows. It's time I go see a friend I haven't talked to in too long. Snowball has some books in his cell, but I can't make out the titles. A radio, too. It's gotta be bored as hell in there. Good. It's possible Snowball could have smuggled stuff to the vent, but I don't put much stock into it. No way he could have fit himself into the vent either. I'd say it's not a viable lead. Okay. It's always difficult talking to Snowball, but I think I did well. Even if I still can't piece all the clues together. Well, time to go, I guess. Inspector, how did it go? You seem a little stressed. I knew what to expect going in, but it still wasn't easy. Snowball tried to provoke exactly how I thought he would. He was quick to bring up Pancakes because he knew it would be a sore spot. And he almost got me. I almost fell victim to it all over again. Oh, I'm really sorry, Inspector. No, don't be. Something strange happened. He didn't remember when Pancakes interrogated him. How is that? Does he have memory loss? I don't think so, no. That would be one of the last things a cat like Snowball would forget. Though the cat in prison is not Snowball. I'm missing a piece from the puzzle here, though. But I know exactly who can help us. The only cat who knows Snowball better than me. Patches? No, it's gonna be Pancake. You know, I really enjoy when you say something funny, but not on purpose. No, not Patches. I'm talking about Pancakes. Oh, really? How awesome. It's gonna be great meeting him from the first time. I've heard he's such a nice cat. Yeah, he really is. Let's go, Spotty. Can I not do anything in here? Forbidden signs. It's forbidden to bring bones in here. And milkshakes? Gonna guess that's related to Patches somehow. Probably spilled milkshake on an inmate. Anything's possible with that cat. Oh, where are we? Oh, that's the president, isn't it? I hate to be so persistent about this, but I'm still wondering. Why am I still assisting you? I have so much stuff to do at my office. I'm sure the DNA analysis is completed by now. That hair from Fluffy's house? Probably just a dead end. And I already told you, Pixel, you're my assistant. I mean my partner for the day. Oh, so you need someone to hold you a box of donuts? Yes. As you can see, it's time for my snack, and I can't do it alone since I'm eating my last croissant. That's a really good reason, Chief. A painting of dogs playing Potter. Hilarious. Oh, Potter. Oh my god. Poker. Trinkets. I've got no idea what the old trinkets are for. Some junk that nobody cares about anymore, I guess. Pixel's the tallest cat at the police station. Could have been a great wolf ball player, I bet. But he doesn't really care for sports. Well, me either. Gentle cats, welcome to my office. How can I help? Hello, Maple. I'm Chief Patches and this is my colleague Pixel. So, nice to meet you, the both of you. Now, I need to tell you that my schedule is very packed at the moment. But from what my secretary told me, you said there is some sort of emergency and I am in danger. Yes, we believe that to be the case. Okay then, well I have a couple of minutes, I'd like some explanation into what's going on. Of course, and thank you. We'll keep it brief. We've uncovered evidence that your life is in danger, sir. What kind of evidence might that be? It was the Polaroid. A Polaroid picture of you. And how does that equate to my life being in danger? We've been tracking a killer here in Cat Town. We believe they leave a photo of their next intended victim at the scene of the crime. And we just found this photo of you next to their last murder victim. Ah, I see. I can understand your concerns now. I do want you to know that you can rely on our team to protect you. The building is surrounded by police cats and dogs. It's virtually impossible that someone could come in here and hurt you. Well, I do appreciate you taking this threat seriously. This is certainly the last thing my campaign needs. Just out of curiosity, can I take a closer look at that photo? Of course. This is odd. I have no recollection of taking this photo or being at this place. But between my job and campaign, I do take many photos every single day. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I could forget one of them, even such a close-up photo like this. Chief Patches, what are our next steps? You can't leave this office until the situation is resolved. That might be an issue. I have a campaign meeting coming up soon. I know. That's why I brought donuts. Pardon? We plan on staying here for quite some time. So a big box of donuts was necessary. Starving definitely isn't an option. But I don't like donuts. You don't like donuts? That's... What does that even... I can understand what you said. Never mind. We'll find a solution. Sorry to hear that you aren't a donut fan. No, you're not, Chief. You're trying to hide how happy you are that this means more donuts just for you. Anyways, you would like some other kind of snack? Why not? Just nothing with peanuts. I'm deathly allergic. I have a lollipop. I've got only one lollipop for you. And that'll do just fine. Oh, and it's one of the ones we sell at our Maple Market groceries. Good choice. You're welcome. You know, I do almost all my shopping in your stores. I'm kind of a gourmand, if I do say so myself. Here we go. And you've got a really great selection of quality products. Oh, well, I do appreciate that. Want to hear something interesting? Sure, we've got lots of time to kill, to spare. Haha, of course. So, here are some fun facts about the story of my success. Oh, hell yeah, alright. This is everything I've ever wanted. Maple success story. You wanted to talk about your success story? That's right. Here are a couple of fun facts about how Maple became the wealthiest cat in Cat Town. I'm sure these anecdotes will be so interesting. First, do you remember when the Maple Markets had a poor reputation among consumers? Yeah, maybe 10 years ago or so. It's been a big change between them and now. There were so many fights between cats and dogs, but I couldn't close a store to one group or the other. It would have sunk me. So I had the idea to open the market so only one customer at a time. Voila, no more fighting. Cats prefer to be alone and undisturbed, and dogs are more calm when not surrounded by other dogs. To be honest, it worked better than I could have imagined. Oh, that is brilliant. You are such a genius. Another fun fact? Oh, please no, please. Please no. Oh, yes. Second, do you remember when Maple Market was the main sponsor of the Wool Ball Championships? I should have called in sick. 16 years ago, but I remembered it like it was yesterday. Meanwhile, where are we going? Oh, we're going to see pancakes. here, Spotty. I can't wait to meet your old partner, Inspector. Yeah, it'll be good to see him again. Hope he can shed some light on all this that's been happening. The rest house. Oh, bingo! Hey you, what do you want this time? I'm sorry, do I know you? Of course, you moron. Why don't you stop bothering me? I have no idea what's going on. Don't take offense, sir. Smokey suffers from paranoia. Oh, okay then, understood. Thank you for clarifying. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Inspector Waffles, and I'm here with sniffer dog Spotty. Hello, sir. I'd like to talk with Pancakes. Certainly, he's on the other side of the room, but please, try to be brief. He prefers to not be disturbed if possible. Understood? We won't be long. Thank you, Inspector. Don't you dare call me a kitten again. Stop it. What? I didn't. What a tough break for that cat. Vending machine. As expected, the vending machines only contains healthy foods. In a place like this, I'd be a little surprised if it were otherwise. Let's see here. Cheapest option for a bag of trout flavored low-fat kibbles, only $0.25. Doesn't look too bad, I guess. I don't think I have any coins. I don't. Louis probably has a lot to do to help Smokey. I shouldn't distract him from his job. Bingo! What'd you find, Inspector? Oh, nothing. Just reading the letters on the balloons. Ah, bingo is boring. Bingo is so cool. I love bingo. I would completely agree with you on that. The rest home stealer. What? I don't know if it's a good idea to talk to him, but here it goes. Hi, sir. Is there something I can help you with? Of course, Inspector. I need help on my case. Your case? Maybe you should get some rest before worrying about your case. Nobody investigates it. Then how exactly will I get my stolen stuff back? Inspector, if you want to help Smokey on his case, just play it cool. That's the only way we've found to help keep him settled. Gotcha, thanks for letting me know. Maybe I can help him out. So Smokey, what's the situation? What do you know? Absolutely nothing. I have no idea who did it. But if I could just find him, I just need a name. Roger that, I'm on the case. It's pretty unlikely to have a thief here in a rest home surrounded by ex-cops. And Louis told me Smokey suffers from paranoia, so it's clearly a dead end. But maybe if I can offer some help, that'll bring some peace to Smokey, so that's what I'll do. I might have some good news, Smokey. I think I found their name. Really? Who is it? Wait, I do? I have no idea who it is. Well, it's missing something, definitely. Wait, sorry, I just opened the guide and the insult letter. Oh, because I just need to help him, I don't need to give him the truth. I see. I found a letter from the thief addressed to you. What? Can I see it? Of course. Thank you. What does it all mean, Inspector? Why did he call me a platypus? I'm not sure. Does it sound like an insult to you? I think so, yes. Look at the bottom of the letter. Erwin. There he is. You found me a name. I finally got a name. Thank you so much. I need to take a closer look for any secrets hiding in the letter. I really appreciate your help. That was really nice of you, Inspector. Yeah, I guess so. I hope it gives Smokey a bit of rest, and to be honest, it turned out to be a good way to finally get rid of that letter. That letter? But wasn't that evidence from another case? Oh, no, I don't think so. Anyways, don't think about it too much. We've got a mystery to solve. Oh, plastic fish. Now that's Smokey's focus on the letter. I can snag the plastic fish, and it's mine. Awesome, another useless thing to fill my pockets. Break room. Oh, is that Pancakes? Hey there. Oh, Waffles, what a pleasant surprise. I was beginning to think you'd never come to see me in here. I'm so sorry, Pancakes. It's been a while. Too long, I know. No worries, buddy. I get it. So who is this noble young sniffer dog you're with? My name's Spotty, sir. I don't need to call me sir, just call me Pancakes. It's an honor, Mr. Pancakes. I'm happy you chose to partner with Spotty Waffles. You know we received tremendous recommendations before joining the team. Yes, I have to say he's very good at his job. Don't give him too many compliments though, he gets excited easily. That's true, but thank you for your words. You're welcome. Now, enough chit-chat. Why is it you need to come see me? Well, unfortunately we need to discuss Snowball. I wish I could say I was surprised. Are you okay to talk about it? Oh yes, absolutely. I'm bored as hell in here. I'm not supposed to talk about cold cases in here in the cafeteria, but whatever. Anything you need, Waffles. So you said you wanted to talk about Snowball, right? He's still locked up? Yeah, he's still in prison. Good. But why was it that you needed to talk to him? Something came up on one of your old cases? No, not that. It's a new case, actually. Is that so? Tell me more. It's the DNA. Fluffy's death. We found Snowball's DNA at the crime scene. How is that possible? I don't know yet. I was face to face with Snowball standing in his cell. It was him, scars and all. The prison guard told me Snowball hasn't moved from his cell in days. Very interesting. When you were talking to Snowball, did you notice anything unusual? Maybe something he said that seemed off? He didn't remember anything. If I asked you what you think Snowball's most memorable moment with you was, what's the first thing that would come to mind? Easy. The time we caught him and he put in jail and then he escaped a couple of days later. He knew once he was in, he would relax our guard a bit. So while he was there, he threatened a banker who'd previously arrested for tax evasion, got a pin code he was looking for, and then made it his escape. If I was Snowball, that's the time I'd be the most proud of. He played us like a fiddle, and he even warned us about it ahead of time. There's more than one way to skin a cat, Inspector Pancakes. What would you say if I told you Snowball didn't have any memory of that? I'd say that's impossible. You should start believing, because that's exactly what happened. He knew all sorts of things about my run-ins with him, for example, but not this. Maybe because you handled the interrogation alone? I don't know. Are you certain you've got a match on the DNA? Absolutely. The machine doesn't lie. And you're sure the guards know he didn't sneak out at some points? They were 100% positive. I don't believe Snowball's hair could have traveled from the prison to the crime scene, whether it was from a crazy breeze or someone purposely carrying it. There's only one solution I can think of. It wasn't Snowball? It wasn't Snowball. He would have been able to remember something he didn't experience. So the real Snowball is out of prison, and he must have been at Fluffy's crime scene. So we never captured Snowball, just a look-alike? Would you be surprised? Not really, no. If anyone is capable of that, it'd be Snowball. So let's assume it wasn't Snowball in that prison cell. Who would that cat be? I have an idea. Ages ago, before you were my partner, I studied Snowball's childhood. Turns out, Snowball comes from a litter of 7 abandoned kitties. I tracked all of them down, and they were all respectable citizens of Cattown, living normal lives, nothing out of the ordinary. One of his brothers stood out from the others, though. Mallow was his name. Mallow owns a shop, so I made a visit. As it happens, he looks exactly like Snowball, 2 peas in a pod. Why did you never talk about this before? Because Malo's a good guy, not a gangster. Nothing like his brother. But he's the perfect candidate for a lookalike. I see. You have any idea where I can find Malo now? He had a shopping town selling food or something. I lost track of him, though. He disappeared years ago. Moved to a different city, I assumed. What kind of food was he selling? I don't really remember anymore. But all that info should be in my old office. There are a lot of files to search through though. Maybe you've got a hunch where to start? Oh. Oh no. Fuck, I'm seeing it on my guide. It says sweet smell in the empty office, but we didn't get that. Damn it. We don't have that. It's missing something. Yeah, I guess we need to go to the police station. Spotty has to tell me that there's a sweet smell in the office. Shit. We need to go back to the police station. Go to the thing. Oops, not here. The empty no, not Patch's office. Here. And here. There is something very sweet, a high concentration of sugar. Or probably just some old Patch's candy, not surprising. But Patch's wouldn't. I don't think I've ever seen him not eating or drinking, Inspector. Me either. Let's keep that in mind, it might prove useful. And now we gotta go back to Pancakes and tell him that. Yeah, we'll go back to the retirement home. Okay, now we can talk to him about it. A sweet smell in the empty office. I think Spotty smelled something in the room with a high concentration of sugar. I don't know the scent, I wasn't trained for smells like that. But it's probably something more appealing to kittens, like candy or something. Oh, that's it, I remembered now. Malo had a cotton candy shop. It's located over in Fur Point, if I recall. You'll find the address pinned somewhere in my old office. Wonderful work, Spotty. Really great stuff. Thank you, Mr. Pancakes. The scent was faint, but I can try to pinpoint what it was coming from. Amazing, simply amazing. You're lucky to have a partner like him, Waffles. He still surprises me with how good he is at sniffing, that's for sure. We both really appreciate your help, Pancakes. We don't want to keep you for too long, though, so we'll get back to it. But it's been really nice seeing you. Likewise, my friends. Glad I could join in investigation again. It felt good. And for once in a long time, I feel like my old self. When you're feeling better, you should come by the police station. Everybody down there misses you. I'll see you there, friend. Good luck finding the shop's address in my old mess. Okay, now we gotta go back to the police station. Back to the police station. Let's talk to Mocha. Waffles, what do you need this time? I need your help, Mocha. Again? This day is full of surprises. Listen, 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 listen. We actually don't know anything about this. I'm missing something. Why don't I have that? What the fuck is Millie? I definitely don't have that. Okay, we go to the empty office. Supposed to get the Morse code. No, I don't have that. Why don't I have that? Oh well, let's just continue. I'll 100% it on another time. A sugar-scented piece of paper. Spotty, is this a document that you think smells like cotton candy? Yes, Inspector, this is the one. Really? I can't smell a thing. I promise. I trust my nose with my life. Okay, I'm just embarrassed my nose isn't getting anything. Same for me when you're investigating, Inspector. Here, let me take a look. Pancakes use one side to take notes, but on the other side, it's part of a flyer from Mallow's cotton candy shop, and there's an address. Now we know where we can find this Mallow. Pancake was right as always. This will be a huge help. And by the way, Spotty. Yes? You did a great job. I still can't understand how you do it, but you're a great cop, Spotty. The best sniffer I'll ever know. Sorry if I misjudged you before. That really means a lot, Waffles. Thank you. Of course, pal. Now let's head to the cotton candy shop and see what surprises are in store. Let's see. Oops, not here. Do you smell anything? No, okay. Cotton candy shop. I just see cotton candy shop. Use keyballs. Yeah, I don't have all of that. Anyway, we're here, Spotty. The neighborhood is run down, but this is a place. Cotton candy shop that Mallow used to run. Seems to have been abandoned for quite some time now, but I can still smell sugar from all the way out here. Heh, you could smell cotton candy on an old flyer sold away in an unused office. Imagine how strong the smell will be once we're inside. Campaign posters everywhere you go, everywhere you look. Campaign posters. The door is locked and I won't pretend like I can smash down this metal door. Maybe if I were the action movie that stars Spike, then I could do anything. Gotta find the door key somewhere. Okay. Climbing tree. Another climbing tree, and again full of rats. They seem to love those trees more than kittens. a wool ball card on the tree. I guess I gotta get in there. Spotty, did you smell anything? It's the exact same scent as the flyer, very, very sweet. Then we are definitely at the right place, no doubt about it. Can't you smell a key somewhere? Imagine a world where pigeons evolved instead of cats. Would they accept us as pets? Or would they remember being hunted by felines in prehistoric times? That's funny. Oh, key! Oh, a key just over there. Need to be careful not to cut myself on the broken window pane. Nice, got it. I'll call it a win if this key goes in the main door. Well, let's see. It'd be too easy if this key went to the door, right? It doesn't? It did. It fits. I'll take my lucky break. Door's unlocked, no trouble at all. Are we going inside? Yeah, we don't need a warrant or anything. You ready? Shouldn't we check around out here for maybe some more before we go inside, where it's dark? Spotty, are you afraid of the dark? No, yes, I mean a little bit, but I just don't want you missing any clues or items for the investigation, maybe more wool ball cards. Heh, of course, Spotty. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Can I go anywhere else? No, let's enter. Inspector? Yeah? Why does this place not look abandoned from the inside? I'm wondering the same thing. It's in pretty good shape, but there's no indication from the outside that the shop is reopening. Keep your eyes peeled. It's very dark in here. No, it's very quiet in here. Am I allowed to say I have a bad feeling about this? That would make the two of us. So many types of cotton candy, size, flavored, shape, so on. Honestly, if the shop was open, this would be a pretty cool place to hang out. What happened here? Cash register. The cash register is already open, but there's no money in it. Cutscene. Who are you? Oh my god, that is a dog. Oh no! Spotty! Help! Oh my god, is he okay? It's Pavlov. Who are you? What? Who are you? Who are we? You just attacked us. Really? I'm so sorry, I don't remember anything. Where am I? You're in an abandoned cotton candy shop here in Cattown. I don't understand. I'm Inspector Waffles and this is Sniffer Dog Spotty. Spotty, are you okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Do you plan on attacking us again, sir? No, of course not. My name is Pavlov. I'm not from Cattown, but I came here on business. And what brought you to this abandoned candy shop in a rundown part of town? I couldn't tell you, Inspector, truthfully. My memory is all but a blur right now. Alright, just take it easy. We're going to get to the bottom of all this. I know you're not feeling very well, but I need to ask you some questions. Yes, go ahead. Can you tell me the last thing you do remember? I own a car dealership. I buy very large vehicles from here in Cattown and resell them to big dogs like me in my hometown. I have a contact here, a dog. Always sells me cars for cheap. No idea how he's making money from it. But there's a catch. Kinda catch. I have to eat dinner with him every time I visit. Oh, that's a little weird, I guess, but not terrible. Well, before every meal, I'd have to answer various questions. Most of them were simple enough, and I get free food or contract signatures as a result. That never raised any red flags for you? Not really. At the end of the meal, I'd eaten good food and received the contracts I came for. The situation was a little unusual, but those things often become normal to us before long. But the last memory I have is meeting him is meeting him here in Cat Town. After that, there's nothing until meeting both of you. Do you have a name or any info you can share about your contact? He called himself Ghost. He's a dog, always wear a hat. Sometimes he'd have another dog with him since he didn't talk a lot. I doubt Ghost is his real name. Do you think you can help us find out who he is? Of course, Inspector. Great. We'll go to the police station soon, but I've got some other questions to ask first. So you mentioned you had some memory loss. When was your last meeting with Ghost? This past Saturday. So 4 days ago. And everything since then, you don't have any recollection. I don't know. Just a big flash of light and then nothing. Do you remember attacking us and why you simply stopped? Not at all, but this is when I came to. I've got a hunch. It was him dinging the ting. It was when he ringed the bell. No, this is not here. It was when he rang the bell. Spotty, did you ding to the bell when you got up? Yeah, by accident. I think it's more than a coincidence that Pavlov stopped attacking us when that bell rang. Do you want me to ring it again? No. Nope, okay. Won't touch it. That was a close call. Okay, and now I can say it. Pavlov stopped when the bell rang. Spotty rang the bell inadvertently. As soon as he did that, you reverted to your normal self. The bell, you said. Yeah, why? You know, when I talked about my meeting with Ghost, he always kept a bell with him. He'd ring it several times while we were talking or eating. Strange, right? So anytime you answered a question, signed a contract, whatever, he'd ring the bell? Yes, exactly. I think he was conditioning you to get inside your mind, Pavlov. You think so? I don't understand. How do you know? Want me to ring the bell to confirm your theory? Do not touch that bell for any reason, Spotty. Oops, sorry. You got it. Oof, we can't be 100% sure, but I don't want to take the risk and put you through any more stress. After what's happened these past few days, anything could have happened. Speaking of, oh my god. I've got another question for you. We are currently investigating 2 murders. They've both occurred within the last 4 days, while they've been out of sorts. We know both murders were committed by a big animal. To be frank, you fit the description. How is that? I'm not a murderer, and I'm not the only large dog here in Cat Town. It's not just about appearance. There's something else. There is? There is? I guess I haven't looked at him. Because what I have to say is that is a big ass dog. Why can't I say that? Ah, there you go. Pavlov has almost superhero strength. He could have killed us if it had gone any further. Okay, we got lucky. Spotty could have been seriously hurt. And now I can say that he's hella strong. The killer threw one victim through a window made out of strengthened glass. The other victim was crushed against the wall. Only an animal with an immense strength could have done those things. Someone as strong as Snow Tiger, that vigilante superhero from a long time ago here in Cat Town. When you were fighting us, there was no way we could have subdued you. Even 5 of us wouldn't have done enough. Inspector, please, it could have been anyone else. I have to despise violence. I understand that, but believe me, most residents of Cat Town are small cats like me. It would be very difficult to find another animal here of your strength and stature. And you attacked us on sight. Now that you've got your wits about you, and you were talking with you, I wouldn't so confidently believe you to be a suspect, but believe me, I thought we were going to die here. I'm sorry about that, truly. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm just curious, have you been staying here for the last 3 or 4 days? I think I remember briefly moving to different places a few times. That's as much as I can tell though, no idea where exactly. I'm pretty sure most of my time was spent here, not moving, but guarding something. There isn't really anything to guard here as far as I've seen. This place is empty. Because you are protecting someone, not something. How do you know? No? It's not the thing? But how do I... Where do I even get that? So how do we explain the smell, but there's not a trace of cotton candy in the room? Oh, I got it. Do you know what it means? Invisible cotton candy? No, not invisible food. There's a secret room hidden somewhere in the shop. There you go. Awesome. I love secrets. We need to look around for a hidden passage or trapdoor in this room. Trapdoor, eh? But now, can we tell him that we know there's a secret room? No. Damn it! Missing something. Oh, trapdoor. Is this a trapdoor? Let's see. Aha, a cellar hidden beneath the shop. That's where the smell's coming from, Inspector. Oh yeah, definitely. Even I can smell it. Stay here with Pavlov. I'm going alone. Absolutely. Be careful down there, but don't leave me alone too long. Like you did back at the Maple Market, I mean. I won't, Spotty. Promise. Ooh. Aha, this is where all the sugar and ingredients are stored. But this room seems to have more secrets as well. There's a blueprint. It's a blueprint from some gadget. I have no idea what it's supposed to do. Certainly doesn't look like anything related to making cotton candy though. Better take it for a closer look. It's a photo of a beach, almost like a backdrop for photographs. But why? It feels like I've seen this beach before. Comparing it to the Polaroid, the background and this photo are exactly the same. Incredible. It must mean the Polaroid was a fake, but why? I should have examined it more closely from the start. Better late than never, I suppose. This cat. I've seen him somewhere. No, no way. This is a dead cat from yesterday. Why did I not notice this before? Inspector, everything okay? Yes, sorry for yelling. Everything is fine. I took a closer look at the photo and it was edited. They put this poor cat's face over the beach background. The poster, camera, computer, everything could have been here in this room. I just don't understand why. It's clear they were planting fake evidence to steer the investigation in the wrong direction. What would they have been using the Polaroid for? I get it now. The Polaroid is nothing more than a ruse. They wanted me to believe the Polaroids are the MO. I'm gonna have to talk to Patches about all this. Won't be easy regaining his trust with a story like this, but I have no choice. Maybe Pavlov can help us understand what's going on here. Oh shit. Someone is sleeping here, but if it isn't Pavlov, it means we've got another kind of... Oh, it's 10:30, just 5 more minutes. Another cotton candy shop resident on our paws. it food for Pavlov or someone else? Okay. We need to talk with Pavlov. Someone lives hidden in the shop. There's a cellar hidden under a trapdoor. I found food in a bed there. Someone was living there, hiding from something. Who do you think it was, Inspector? Unfortunately, the first cat that comes to mind is a high-ranking gangster. Pavlov, do you happen to remember a white cat? I'm not sure exactly. Maybe? Oh, whoops. The cat or dog who hid there. They must have been planning something. I know you don't remember much clearly, but anything you can think of could be useful. If I may, Inspector, do you know what they were planning to do? I have a blueprint. I found this blueprint, but I have no idea what it's all about. Can I have a look at it? I've studied a few car part diagrams in my time. Maybe I can piece together something. That would be great. It's all just pixels to me. Here you are. Okay, thanks. Okay. This is a design schematic for a strange laser device. It uses a jewel as an energy source. A jewel for an energy source? That's like something you'd find in a movie. To what end? I don't know, but I can tell you. I spotted a box furniture logo. Perhaps something for commercial use? Box furniture, you said. So this has to be related to Fluffy's death somehow. There are some handwritten notes on there as well, so I'm guessing it won't be used for its initial purpose. I'll never be able to figure out what it all means. But I've got somebody back at the station who can figure it out from here, so no worries. I appreciate your help. Of course, and it's strange, Inspector. I have the feeling I've seen this plan before. I found a blueprint in the cellar. Were you ever down there? I don't believe so, no. I'm not fully understanding how you could remember the blueprint. It's like I said, there was a bright flash of light and then I think I saw the blueprint. Maybe a well-dressed cat? I didn't catch his face. It was very brief, just a couple seconds. Do you have any ideas what the flash of light could have been, Inspector? Oh, the Polaroid. The camera. There's a camera in the cellar. The flash may have been from taking the photo. Yes, that's it. I can see it. There was a flash of a camera and then briefly I could see my surroundings, the blueprint, the room, and then nothing again. But why would they want a picture of me? You want the truth? Please, yes, whatever you can share. We found the same style of picture on a dead body, exact same background as the poster in the cellar. Oh. Yes, I think they were using you for your strength, but when they were done, you became useless to them. I understand. What should I do now? Come with us to the police station. You'll be safe there and I need you to understand something. I can't accuse you of murder, but after what's happened here, it would be best for everyone's safety if we hold you at the station until we can figure things out. I appreciate your honesty, Inspector. I'll come with you. I don't want to harm anyone again. Thanks for your cooperation, Pavlov. Let's just hope I can get Patches to trust me again. Hello? Patches? No, it's Peanut. Patches is off somewhere again. Do you know where? Maple's Tower, along with every squad in the city. Really? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Anyway, I'm bringing someone in. Can you guard him? Yes, I'll find someone to do that. Don't worry, Waffles. Thanks. On our way. Choo-choo-choo-choo. Oh, hey. Waffles, what are you doing here? We have an emergency, Chief. I know. That's why I'm in Maple's Tower. Hi, Inspector. Good to meet you, sir. I'd like to talk to you about what happened under a maple market I visited yesterday. But I have something even more pressing to discuss with the Chief. I really hope the market thing wasn't our emergency. Not even close, Chief. It's about Fluffy's case. I told you already that you're off that case. I know, but events just sort of fell into our laps, right, Spotty? It's true. You too, Spotty? I really hope the two of you understand the severity of what you've done. Yeah, we get it. You'll punish us afterwards if you think it's necessary, understood? Oh my god, just 5 more minutes. But for now, we need to explain what we found. I'm listening. Hey, Pixel. doesn't seem to enjoy being here. I can relate to that. What is it you've discovered, Waffles? The true suspect behind Fluffy's murder. Tell me more. Just before coming here, we took a big dog to the station. Name is Pavlov. And you think he could be the murderer? Well, at least from a physical sense, he could be the one. What does that mean exactly? Well, he's a big-ass dog. Pavlov is very strong enough to throw a large cat through a window. He doesn't have an alibi for the time Fluffy was murdered. And he also tried to kill us. Well, yeah, and that. So I'm curious how two skinny animals like you could arrest such a big dog all on your own. I wouldn't even bother telling you because you're not gonna believe us anyway, but let's just say we were very lucky. Lucky, huh? Please don't make a fool of yourselves again, Inspector. Even my patience has its limits. How exactly did you find this dog? In an abandoned cotton candy shop, Chief. And why were you in an abandoned candy shop? We were following a lead on Fluffy's case. The same case I ordered you to cease working on. Yes, I know that, but something so unbelievable happened this morning that I had to check for myself. And what was that? The DNA machine. Here, have a look for yourself. These are the results of the DNA analysis we ran on the hair from Fluffy's house. We got a match on it. Let me take a look. Snowball? How is that possible? Pixel, these are the results from your DNA analyzer? Yeah, that looks to be the case, but how did you get into my office, Waffles? You know I don't want anyone in there when I'm not around. That doesn't matter now, Pixel. To be honest, I didn't intend on it. The machine's alarm was buzzing so loud that so I had to check. Just don't do it again, okay? I promise. Anyways, I guess you verified that Snowball is still in prison? You know me well, Chief, and yes, he's still there. So it's pretty obvious the DNA result is incorrect. Machine is broken, I guess. Actually, I don't think so. Your lead took you nowhere. Look where my lead got us. What lead? This morning we found a cat dead in the street, bashed against the wall. Inspector, you think it's the cat we found? Don't overthink it. Let Patches finish his story. Oops, sorry. So, about that dead cat? Oh, right. I found a Polaroid next to the body, just like the one you found on Fluffy. And guess what? The Polaroid you found was a picture of Marmalade, the dead cat from this morning. So in summary, the Polaroids are the killer's calling card. Ah, Chief, I'm sorry to say this, but you're completely wrong. Is that so, smarty pants? Why is that? Because I found a setup in the cellar of a cotton candy shop that indicates the Polaroids were staged. The backgrounds of the Polaroids is just a poster on the wall. There's no beach, no story behind it. But why? I'm gonna guess Maple was on the Polaroid you found at the last crime scene, right? And you brought all available units here to protect him? Yeah? Exactly what I was afraid of. I have a feeling Maple isn't the target at all. I have to say, I'm relieved to hear that. Something is wrong here. Patches, you need to let all the police cats and dogs get back to their regular patrols. That isn't all, Chief. I'm afraid we've got another problem that's gonna need to be handled quickly. You found something else in the cotton candy shop? Exactly. Someone lives there. And I think it's the real Snowball. No? Oh, this. Hidden in the cellar, there was this blueprint on the wall. What is this? I can't make sense of it. Pavlov told me it's a design schematic for some sort of laser device, powered by a jewel or something. And the purpose of the laser? We haven't figured that out yet. Any hunches? I think Snowball is behind this, but he's got something big planned. I'm just hoping he hasn't built his machine yet. If that's true, I hope the same. Pixel, can you take a look at it? Finally, something interesting to do. Hey, what are you all doing here? Yeah, what's happening here? Gee, Rex and Rox are here. Does everyone have something to share with me today? Chief Patches, can you tell me why you have the police surrounding this location? Yeah, Chief. Are you crazy or something? Not at all, agents. We investigated a crime scene this morning and we found evidence we believed indicated Maple was the next target of a serial killer. As a mayoral candidate in the public eye, he clearly needed extra protection. I guess that was a smart thing to do. What do you think, Rex? Yeah, a smart thing to do, but unfortunate timing. The city museum was just robbed. Yep. What? That cannot be a coincidence. Cameras got footage of 2 dogs on the act. We've identified them as Chance and Pepper. We know those too well. What did they steal? Just one item from a recent obtained collection. Let me guess, a large jewel? Yeah, a huge ruby. How did you know? Do you understand what this means, Chief? That we're in big trouble? Exactly. You all won't be investigating the heist. We'll be taking over the investigation. Consider yourself lucky we don't tell your superiors the kind of mess you all been making. It's appreciated, agents. We're leaving now. Think it's best that you all leave as well. Finally, not that I don't enjoy your company, but I have a significant debate tomorrow, and we're scheduled for a policy review. Oh, I completely forgot about the debate. Best of luck, Mr. Maple. Good day to you all. Later at the police station. Oh, it's morning. Good news, Chief. Pavlov has been cured. It took a bit, but he's successfully been dehypnotized. Great work, Morty. Was able to recognize the dogs he met with when we showed him photos. We showed him an array of pictures of some of the most high-profile crooks in Cacktown, and he picked a Chance and Pepper without skipping a beat. Those 2 again. We really shouldn't be surprised by now. This only confirms what I suspected. Snowball and his partners in crime are planning something big. Pavlov, Marmalade, Fluffy, the Ruby, the fake Colt. All of these things are linked somehow. What's the next step for both of you? We found a blueprint and are trying to understand exactly what it's a blueprint for. Pixel is still studying it, but I think he's making steady progress. Understood. For now, I'll get back to Pavlov. Good luck, you guys. Any progress with the blueprint? Yeah, Pavlov is exactly right. It's a laser device, first of its kind I've ever seen. Beautiful design, powered by a jewel. Notably, the laser's power is determined by the size of the jewel. The larger the jewel, the more powerful the laser. Okay, so pretend the jewel is a ruby the size of a wool ball. What then? The laser would be incredibly strong, assuming you've got a powerful enough emitter. I understand, but I don't think Waffles understands. Can you explain so he can understand? So, let's say the emitter is the diameter of a pen. In that case, it'll be the bottleneck for any jewel larger than that diameter, basically choking how much power could get through. But in our case, for the device to operate at full power, we're looking at an emitter much larger than a pen. Oh yeah, more like a cannon, I'd say. This is going to be a catastrophe. The entire city is going to burn. Maybe not. The original designs for the laser indicates it wouldn't burn or pierce. Box Furniture just used it for scanning stuff. But the notes around the perimeter of a blueprint indicate somebody was trying to figure out how to amplify the laser to dangerous levels, but no way to know if they succeeded. Don't tell anyone, but since it's an emergency, I hacked Box Furniture servers. That definitely breaks like 1,000 different protocols. Really wish you hadn't done that, but I guess the ends justify the means. Did you find anything of note? Only 2 cats knew about the project, Fluffy and Marmalade. And they're both dead now. Snowball thought of everything. The scanner, that's what Marmalade was talking about. He knew his life was in danger. Wait, what? You talked to Marmalade? Oh, no, sorry, just confused about something. Anything else, Pixel? The server files say they experienced with the laser in their warehouse, but things were really wrong. Details were already scrubbed though. It's all confidential material. Too bad. But there is some good news, maybe. I can assemble a small device to plant near the emitter. It'll jam the laser. Are you sure you can do it? Time is critical. How soon do you need it? Hard to say. Waffles, when would you expect them to use the laser? As soon as possible is the safest guess. They probably already know we found Pavlov in the blueprint, and they've already killed the only two loose ends. Let's assume the next big event in Cat Town could be a target. Wouldn't that be something with the election? There are posters all over town. I bet you're right, Spotty. Forgot all about that for a second. But when exactly? The debate, guys, it's tomorrow. Am I the only one who pays attention to politics? That's it. There's our answer. They had the blueprint for a long time, so we should assume the laser is ready and that they've got no reason to wait. Pixel, can you get your jamming device ready by tomorrow? Am I getting paid for the overtime? What? Really? Fine, yes, get it done. I'll start right away. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Before we go, I want to say something to you, Waffles. I should have trusted you. All of the stories you told, as far as fetched as they were, I shouldn't have doubted what you went through. You're the best inspector on the force, and you never let me or anybody else down ever before. Don't even worry about it, Chief. This whole thing is bigger than any of us ever expected, and we all fell for the ruse. How do you feel about tomorrow? It all depends on Pixel now, but I believe in him, even if most of his creations fail. Remember when he wanted to create a time machine? That was fun. He really thought he could travel through time. Too bad for him, he's stuck here with us. And for now, we should also get some rest. If we're right, tomorrow is going to be a tough day. Good night, Chief. Okay, we finished chapter 4. The biggest ruby in town has been stolen. The debate is today. Okay, this is chapter 5. I'm just gonna get some more water on my tea and I will be right back. Give me like 5 minutes, okay? And then I think we can finish chapter 5. We can do it. I believe. So I'll be right back. I clicked on it on accident, I'm really sorry, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my hot tea, and let's finish this. This is Cookie speaking. Oh, let me drink my tea already. My voice, my throat. Oh yeah. Anyway, of course we were in the same kindergarten class, friends since that day. Very sorry to hear that. Let me just put my blanket. There you go. It's okay, thanks. As sad as it was, it's been a great help to my campaign. Ever since the news broke, my poll numbers have been through the roof. It's a cynical take, but I have to admit, I understand it well. The height from yesterday has had the same effect. Citizens feel less secure in their own town. Yes, I assumed that would be the case when I heard that happened. A stroke of fortune indeed. Haha, yes. Anyway, best of luck in the debate. May the best candidate win. The less dull candidate, you mean? Oh, good one. You are right, sir. It seems they're done with us for the rehearsal, so I'll be on my way. See you later, Maple. See you later, Cookie. Cookie. Another sip. Meanwhile, Inspector? Sorry to wake you, Inspector, but we need to check out the area where the debate is taking place. And Patches is waiting for us downstairs in reception. Okay. I'm up now. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, go ahead. Why do you sleep here? Don't you have an apartment or something? Yeah, I do. So why sleep here? I know cats can sleep anywhere, but even for a cat, this desk looks uncomfortable. Because I can't get to sleep at my place. My bed is comfy, but anytime I close my eyes, it's just nightmares and bad memories. Never get any sleep when I stay there. This spot is at least an improvement over that, so I spend my nights here. Well, I appreciate you telling me the truth. Yeah, you bet. Now let's get a move on. We've got a bad guy sketch. Just hope Pixel has had enough time to finish this contraption. Do you smell anything in here? No, okay. Let's check out with Pixel. Oh, Waffles, I was coming to find you. What's up? I just finished the jamming device. Here you go. Right, excellent. How does it work exactly? I made it easy for you. Push the red button, give it a second for the program to load itself, and it'll be ready to go. What do I need to plug this into? Nothing at all. It's got a blue K9 chipset. It only needs to be in proximity to the laser, not hardwired into anything. This is really impressive. Anything else I need to know? Well, it's not fully tested. I didn't have enough time to do that, but I'm confident it'll work as it should. Here's hoping. I guess we don't have any other options. And if it doesn't, just try to create a short circuit. That always works. You probably need a screwdriver for that. You never know. Get one from Patches. He's still got one of mine. Perfect. Thanks, Pixel. Do you know where I can find him? Waiting for you at the reception. It's time for me to get some shut-eye. Best of luck, Inspector. Okay. So if it's downstairs, he's gonna give me a screwdriver, right? Finally, are you two ready to go? Did Pixel drop off the jammer? Yep, I've got it with me. What's the plan from here? You and Spotty will circle the building looking for anything suspicious. Hopefully you'll get lucky and spot the laser. Peanut, myself, and the rest of the force will be inside protecting everyone from the laser should it activate. We'll approach the building from different routes to attract as little attention as possible. I think we've got a solid plan then. Spotty, you ready? All set. Before we leave, Pixel told me you have a screwdriver that I'll need for the laser. Oh, right. I forgot to give it back to him. Don't think I'll be opening any more grates for a while, so it's all yours. Thanks. We're on our way. Good luck to you both. Hey, do you remember the first time we drove this road together? Ah, yeah, of course. It was just a couple of days ago. I need to get something off my fur coat. I was so excited to be working with you, I did a poor job of sniffing. My job performance wasn't up to snuff. I'm sorry for that. For costing you valuable time on the case. It won't happen again. Don't even worry about it. Just look at what I did in that fake cult nonsense, making me a fool of myself in front of Patches. But you kept believing in me. We kept our noses down, trusted our animal instincts, and proved everyone wrong. Mistakes are part of the job. Can't expect to be perfect all the time. In the end, you've proven yourself. You made a stubborn cat like me change my mind about how valuable sniffing is to an investigation. Inspector, that means so much. You are one of the nicest cats I've ever met. Bah, forget it, no biggie. Time to focus on the investigation. We're almost there. And if that nose of yours picks up anything unique, let me know. Hello? Chance, what is it taking you so long, my friend? I've already started without you. What? Your car had a blowout on that drive here? How is this possible? You are supposed to be the luckiest dog in the world. A flat tire? But how can that be? That is the opposite of lucky. Okay, understood, my friend. The boss will not be happy that you're late, but I'll let him know. See you soon. Now I have a nervous feeling in the pit of my stomach. No more Lucky Charm. The smell is coming from this direction. Wait, whose voice is that? That scent. That's how you smelled when you came back from Maple Market from the cave system. Like tobacco, but worse. We meet again. The smell stops here, right in front of that gentle cat. Gentle cat? Good to see you again, Waffles. Hey, meatballs. What brings you here? That is none of your business, little cat. By the way, did you enjoy our performance in the cave? To be honest, the production quality was pretty good and I actually fell for it. It was fun setting us up, my friend. I enjoyed the small talk, really, but do you mind if we get inside? I see it's just the two of yous? Yep, just us. No, my friend. Is he needing a warrant, Inspector? No, he knows we can't beat him in a fight. He's probably armed too. That is correct, little cat. We do not want our cordial meeting to get messy. Do not think I forgot about how I used to bully you in kindergarten. I don't like him, Inspector. I don't like him either, Spotty. He used to absolutely terrorize me when I was a kid. I guess we need to call for backup? No can do. They're all guarding the debate arena, but I have another idea. I remember back when we were in school, the only person who could get Meatballs to stop picking on everybody was his mom. We were all afraid of her, but Meatballs was even more than us. Just need to find a way to contact her. And do you think that this is the easiest way into the building? It's either this or we put our paws up. You wanna fight him? Not really. I'm a sniffer dog. I was trained to smell, not fight. Then we gotta do what we gotta do. I mean, we could call our mom to call his mom. Ring, ring, ring. Come on, Mom. Hello? Hey, Mom, it's me. My little Waffles. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm fine, Mom. Just wanted to ask about something. Did you ever wash that jacket I saw you wearing? Nope, not yet. Now, Waffles, you know better. I've never seen that jacket not be dirty and wrinkled. It's almost like you sleep with it on. Can you help me on my case? Of course, sweetie. Do you remember that cat Meatballs from when I was young? Oh yes, I think so, dear. Isn't that the kitten who always wanted to pick on you? One and the same, but now he's not a kitten. He's threatening to punch me with his ginormous paws. I'm scared, Mommy. What should I do? No one bullies my Waffles around. I think I've got his mother's phone number around here somewhere. Ah, here it is, dear. I'll take care of this. Thanks, Mom. Anything for you, dear. Let's hope this works. Oh my god. Oh my god. I kind of feel like I had to manipulate my own mother. I hope she doesn't see it that way. 5 minutes later. Oh my god, there he is. Meatballs? Mother, how are you doing this lovely day? She called him by his name. He's in trouble. Are you picking fights with other cats again? Ma, I would never. It's not. When will you ever grow up, Meatballs? I did not raise you to bring such shame to your family. I'm just... You are coming with me right now. Ma, please, I don't want to upset you any further, but I'm currently on the job. Working? This is you work? Here in this empty alley, and you're smoking cigars like always? Don't you know what those will do to you? I'm working, Ma, I swear. You swear. Do you think I'm stupid? No, Ma, I would never imply such a thing. You are coming with me, mister, and enough of that accent. You were born here in Cattown like the rest of us. But Ma... But what? Don't you dare talk about your mother. You come with me right now or so help me. May I please call someone first? Okay, yes ma'am, I'm coming. That's what I thought. Hell yeah, mom power. Oof, that was painful to watch. But now we've got one less bad cat to deal with. And if Meatballs was here, the others can't be far. I think we're ready to move, Spotty. Keep your eyes peeled. This building looks abandoned. Why was Meatballs guarding it? Not sure just yet, but something is fishy here. The laser has to be here somewhere. And about that laser, we haven't had time to talk about it. I don't know what will happen if it's activated, but if it is, just keep your eyes closed. Don't worry about me, just protect yourself. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? Of course, I'll follow your orders, Inspector. Good. Now we need to find that laser in pronto. It's a regular old medicine cabinet. Good shape overall. It used to be mounted on the wall, but it's just lying on the ground. Door's locked though. Okay, let's... It's pitch black in here. Can't see two paws in front of me. The switch isn't working. There are sparks coming from off the thing. Fun. You coming, Spotty? I would rather not. Oh, right. Forgot you in the dark don't get along. Yeah, sorry. No worries, bud. Stay put and I'll be back soon. Obviously doesn't work. Yeah, just, just thought I'd try again. Obscured miscellaneous junk. Lots of stuff toward the back of the room, but I can't make any of it out of it in the dark. Need to find a way to get the lights on before poking it around here. Well, I guess I'm not gonna have any luck right now. So let's just... Wait, hold on 1 second. What is it? I'm smelling something. No, someone. They're in the building, somewhere upstairs. Oh, you're right. Now that I'm paying attention, I can hear someone talking loudly in the distance. Really? I can't hear a thing. Maybe your hearing's as bad as your sniffing is good. Anyways, let's keep it quiet. Maybe I can hear what they're saying. It's Pepper. Huh, what are you saying? This is a joke, right? The luckiest dog in the known universe gets a flat tire. How is that possible? No, just stay where you are. You could be in danger if you get here when the laser is live. Of course it's dangerous. I mean, we're the bad guys after all. You might be lucky, but you aren't that bright, you know. Yeah, and Meatballs isn't answering his phone right now either. I'm not sure, but something strange is going on. I need to get back to the boss. Later, Chance. Don't do anything stupid. I think we're getting close now, but we can't go up the stairs yet. Pretty sure that was Pepper's voice I was hearing. I've heard of him. He's one of the most wanted cats in Cattown. Exactly. Him and Trouble go paw in paw. We need to be silent and sneaky. I hesitate to suggest this, but we can get around through the window. Oh, I don't know if I should. Dogs aren't very agile, you know. Yeah, I know. As much as I hate this, this is a job for a cat. Be careful, Inspector. Well, let's go to the window. Holy fuck. That laser, holy cow, that thing is way beefier than I expected. I should move a little closer and switch on Pixel's gadget. Oh, wow, it's aimed at where the debate is taking place. I gotta hurry. All those lives are in danger, and they have no idea what's up there. Just take another sip of my tea. Okay. No, Maple, that's a subject we strongly disagree on. You are clearly not very open-minded, Cookie. It would greatly reduce crime in the city. We cannot sterilize cats. We as a society are better than that. Almost 83% of citizens want lower crime rates in Cat Town. You've done nothing at all about it. Should we discuss this heist that occurred just yesterday? Every single police officer was stationed at a single location in another part of the city. The criminals stole a big ruby with zero police intervention. Who exactly does the city belong to? I want to use the remainder of my time in respect to Fluffy's memory, who recently suffered a tragic death. That event saddens me greatly, and I know it does the citizens of Cat Town as well. I vow to find a way to avoid a shortage of boxes. Every cat in this town deserves a good cardboard box at home. Ah, Cookie knows the way through the heart. Anyway, time to focus on how to use Pixel's device on the Mondo laser. What is that? A key. A key's just there, but I can't grab it. The gap in the window is too small. No way I can remove the plants or glass without alerting Pepper. I have a magnet? I can try using the magnet to get to the key, but it still has a remaining charge. Oh, the key is slowly moving, wiggling over closer. Sweet, got it. Good work, Tiny Magnet. Your job here is done. You were a good friend to me on this adventure. Yes, you were. And now I can use the jamming device. Now to switch on jammer, fingers crossed. It's turning on. Lots of techie tests, blah blah, mumbo jumbo. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, the screen is red. That typically means something is bad. Stack buffer overflow. That seems worse. And this little button is doing nothing. Great. Perfect. All this work and the jammer's busted. Now what? I gotta figure out another way to stop the laser. Plan B, I'll open this hatch and destroy everything in it. It's just specific enough to work. There's always pigeons. Okay. Since I have a key now, this key and the cabinet lock seem to be a match. Will it open? And so it does. Lots of goodies in here. Medicine. Just some meds to help deal with stress and anxiety. This must have been an office building in the past, so guess I shouldn't have expected much else. Bandages. The medicine cabinet contains several rolls of bandages. I'm going to take one in case, well, let's hope we don't get hurt. Syringe. Kinda gross, but otherwise intact. I'll take it because it could come in handy. And medicine. Just some meds. Oh, okay, we did that. Let's go upstairs now if we can. Better not go upstairs. Pepper doesn't know we're here and I'd like to keep it that way. If I can find another way to get close to the laser. Well, how? Okay, so I am looking at the guide and it says combine syringe and flask of milk. Enter maintenance room. Combine jamming device with screwdriver to get cables. Ah, so I can turn on the light? Pixel's gizmo is completely useless now, so guess I can try pulling some spare parts from it. If I use the screwdriver, I can unscrew some stuff. No idea what that is. Oop, broke the screen. No, I think I've seen that doohickey inside a toaster once. No, wait, maybe not. Well, except the cables, everything else is a mangled mess, but oh well. But combine the syringe with flask of milk, I don't know what that does. Oh, I can't do anything, okay. But I have cables. Spotty, you'll need to come here. I've got the cables you requested. Think we can fix the lights with these? Yes, but you gotta stay close by, right? I'll be right here, buddy. I'll keep you safe. Okay, thanks. I'm coming in. Oh, there's light. All fixed, the cables weren't in good shape, but it should work for now. I'm colorblind though, so we'll see soon if I got any wires crossed up. All good either way. Thanks, Spotty. There's paint tools. Industrial paint supplies, no need for that stuff. Cleaning products. Each one of these cleaning products containers is empty. Not that this place could be cleaned at this point anyways. Boxes. A couple boxes from box furniture. Heh. Kind of ironic. Maybe we're finally coming full circle. Toolbox. No need to open this toolbox, I've already got a screwdriver. This barrel is rusty and dangerous. Not gonna risk cutting myself trying to pry it open. There's a broken broom. This broken broom could be handy later. Is it now? Oh my god, I see it. If it wasn't for this fucking guide, combine broken broom with bandages. Voila, attach it to another and then the screwdriver. Hard to reach screw. And now I can use this to get the wool ball card. Okay, my super long screwdriver broom monstrosity should be enough to snag the card. I'm just gonna push it a little to the left, now a little to the right. Come on, finally, another rare card for the collection. Wow, I haven't been getting any wool ball cards. Okay. And I'm gonna need to use the long screwdriver anyway, so let's go back to the window and maybe we can disable the laser. With my long screwdriver. Whoops. Okay, let's see if my mega screwdriver can do the job. The broom and screwdriver aren't attached to each other very well, so if the hatches sink too tightly, I'm screwed. Pawn. Enough with the jokes. I'm gonna turn into Patches or Morty if I keep it up. Back to the hatch. Easy. Slowly. Almost. There. Whew, finally, hatch is open. I was worried my creation wouldn't hold. Now, a way to stop this machine. Can I just not use flask syringe with hatch? Really? Oh, wait. Flask of milk with syringe. I can't combine these things. Why not? Everything depends on it. Why can't I combine this? Can I not? The hatch is open now. Pixel mentioned some other way to make the thing crap out. Shit. It's not letting me combine the syringe with the flask of milk. Shit. Let me see if there's another guide. Okay, there's a video here. Let's see. This will help me. Literally watching the video right now. Oh my god. It's not, he literally combined the two. He literally combined the two and I can't. Am I soft locked? When did I use the two milks? I haven't, right? Why can't I do that? Why can't I mix this too? Like... What? I can't be soft locked. There's nothing else for me here. Switchboard. I can't carry on if I can't do that. Use milk flask with glass? What glass? I can't continue. I really can't continue like this. Because my syringe is empty. Exactly. It's not working. Yeah, no shit. I have a plastic fish. Go. Yeah, because it's empty. What the fuck? These things won't work together. Why? I'm so close to finishing it. Inspector Waffles walkthrough. It just says combine the syringe with a flask and use it to open the hatch, but I don't have that. I can't. Oh my god, I need to go outside now. I think there was a glass of milk outside. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. And now I have milk in there. Now I can probably use it. Jesus. There you go. If I stuck up the milk punch from the flask into a syringe, I could use it to do a precise spray from a distance. This could actually prove useful. Thank you. And now I can do that. I'll try using the syringe to aim the milk punch into the laser. The punch is also strong, but it'll bork up the electrical stuff inside, right? Guess I don't have any better option at the moment. Alright, here we go. Oh, down the hatch it goes. Not too bad. We got sparks flying now. Good. Inspector, you need to get down here right now. Just a minute, Spotty. You really need to get back here right now. Okay, I'm coming. Can't leave him alone for more than 5 minutes and he starts whimpering. Not easy taking care of a dog sometimes. There's Pepper. Surprised to see me so soon, Inspector. Last time was the catnip steal, I guess. If you hadn't caught the mad catter, I would have paid him back personally. Not to business though, no sudden movements or I'll shoot. Come with me, somebody needs to talk to you. Who are you talking about? Oh, little cat, you're expected, but first I need to know something. What were you doing outside? Trying to get on the roof? Did you mess with the laser? Tell me the truth. Nope, no laser, I promise. So what were you doing then? I had to go out there and grab the key for the medicine cabinet. You can have it back if you want. Why would you have done that? I thought maybe there might be something in there I could use to make you sick. Make me sick with a headache medicine? What a moron. One of Cattown's finest. Come along. Don't try anything stupid, mind you. And the police dog's invited too. Spotty, remember what I said about closing your eyes, right? Shut your mouth, Waffles. Move it. Another sip of tea. Is that the real Snowball? And now everyone is here. Hello, Waffles. Very good to see you again. Snowball, you're involved in this? Hey, nice to meet you too as well, Spotty. How are you here? I saw you in prison. You already know that it wasn't me, Inspector. Don't play the fool. One thing I know not to do is underestimate you, and I'm confident you now understand the events of the last few days. I need to know what you're doing with the laser. Are you going to destroy the entire city? Goodness, no. What kind of mad cat do you think I am? Destroying the city? To what end? There's no point in doing that. I want power, and inciting a little chaos is the quickest way to get it. Cattown will be under my paw soon enough. These are delusions of grandeur, Snowball. Perhaps for small-minded cats such as yourself, but for me, this is ambition. No need for pedantry, though. I'm sure you're more interested in discussing some of the more confusing events from these past few days. That's true. You know me well. I'm grateful for you, you know. I've had so much fun with you lately, you deserve a pat on the back. The lazy is ready, and now I'm waiting for Patches to bring everyone out of the building. We have a couple minutes to spare. Wait, what did you say? You're not using the laser during the debate? Ha, you'll see, friend. I'm always one step ahead. Ooh. Okay, Snowball. To start, we'll go back to the beginning, to the formulation of my greatest desire, control every soul in Cat Town. Some years ago, I created a corporation of thieves. We secured a large number of assets, became rich, and the police couldn't catch us. Yet I remained unsatisfied. Unlike Robin Wolf, we were not respected. We only inspired fear amongst the populace, and they saw us as a threat. Well, you didn't share money with the poor. Not completely true, dear cat. I paid people to do various jobs for me, some of whom were in need of cash. Unfortunately, they weren't as trustworthy as my original crew. Soon, I had an epiphany. I'd never be able to control Cut Town until I literally control their minds. No more ulterior motives, no undue fear, no doubting my ability. You're mad. Oh, I know, but it's a creative madness. I'm proud of that. And I had this wild idea about hypnotizing our fellow citizens. We started simple, reverse psychology, classic conditioning, basic things, but we needed subjects to experiment upon. First guinea pig was Pavlov, wasn't it? Okay, so you did your psychological training on guinea pigs. No guinea pigs, cats and dogs, of course. It all took some time, but our first test was quite interesting. We tried, and I believe succeeded, in making the subject believe he was someone else. How good was he, Waffles? You've met him. Oh, his brother. Do you know who I'm referring to? Your brother, Mallow. Oh, your brother Mallow. He's the one in prison. He believes he's you. Correct. He really looks just like me, don't you think? He's your brother, Snowball. How can you let him rot in prison? And I scratched his face for nothing. Yeah, that is a shame. Collateral damage, as they say. In my defense, Mallow approached me in desperation many years ago. He was broke, his shop was going under, and he asked me for money. I seized the opportunity, and now he is my very own stunt double. It became a very practical setup. He'd be eating at a restaurant, every police cat and dog in town watching him. And on the other end of the city, I would be robbing a shop. That's why you always had an alibi. Now you're catching on. It was one of my best ideas, not even mentioning the other advantages it presented me. So you said Mallow's lobotomization had other advantages? Lobotomization? We're not such base animals, Waffles is my brother. Even if he wasn't the brightest kitten of our litter, I would never put him under the knife like that. But since he was on the team, I made use of him. We made him disappear to another city, and I was able to procure his old shop. And this cotton candy shop, let me guess. You've been there. You used it as a safe house while Mallow was in prison. You'd hide there while preparing whatever plans you had in mind. Maybe we're a little quicker than I expected. And as you said quietly in the shop, your brother crushed pancakes off a rooftop. I must tell you the truth. We conditioned Mallow to be like me. Before this incident, I told him to hurt Inspector Waffles. He surprised even myself. He understood that killing your partner would hurt you more than just a physical wound. You're much too compassionate, Waffles. It's your weakness on a target on your back. Nothing to say, friend? You are the most cowardly and pathetic cat I know. The sentiment is appreciated. Now back to my story. Oh my god. Mallow wasn't the only subject in the first batch of experiments. So you had a batch of test subjects. Oh yes, we hypnotized a number of cats and dogs, mostly those who nobody would look for or notice behaving differently. It should then possess something we felt we could use to our advantage, a trait or an object. The Maple Market cashier, for example, we knew the shop was located over a sewer access, and so we used it as our first safe house. We held our fake cult meetings too, but you already know that. Sometimes though, the subjects have flaws. And more tea. many nights with Mallow trying to share all my memories, but he would just forget the most important one of all. Did you notice? Yes, I did. I guess you remember what you said when Peggy interrogated you. After catching you on the street by sheer luck. Nothing is luck with me, Inspector. And yes, of course I remember. There is more than one way to skin a cat, huh? Yep. Mallow didn't know. That's how I knew something was off about him. He would never forget that moment. I knew it would happen someday. Inevitable, really. We had many failures. But there was a dog that wasn't receptive to the experiments at all. We never determined why, but sometimes he would just black out. No bother, he was useless anyways. An antiques collector or something, if I remember well. That's Lucius, I've met him. He was hypnotized by a fishing rod. Did we see that? Yes, that's him. Not my best creation, but I improved quite a bit from there. But how is this all related to Fluffy's death? Patience, Inspector. As I was telling you, I had some unopportune results with hypnosis. It took too much time for how low our success rate was. I was close to seizing everything. That is until somebody gave me a peek of what was happening at Box Furniture. So you went to Fluffy's house when not alone, with a powerful ally. Pavlov. Marmalade? Okay, you needed somebody strong as Pavlov, but why? Yes, Pavlov was with me, but you know nothing of Fluffy's true identity. Without Pavlov, there was no way I could even hope to defeat him. Pepper mentioned Pavlov to me some time ago, and when I met Pavlov, his potential was immediately visible. Clearly an asset we wanted on the team. I know we would need a thorough job with him, so we used a special method just for him. Classic conditioning and using a belt to boot. Precisely. It took far longer than we imagined, but retraining was so impactful it didn't matter. He was really to go by the time the Box Furniture intel arrived. What intel? It's quite interesting. Did you know that Box Furniture has an R&D department with an enormous budget? Very high-tech stuff they produce. Odd for a cardboard company, no? They were experimenting on a new technology for collecting info on their different boxes. They called it barcodes. Use some kind of laser on it and edit them on a computer. I can't be bothered with the details, so who cares? Oh my god. Barcodes. But during the initial tests, the laser made a red dot on the wall. All scientists in the room went crazy. They were jumping all around, fighting like primitive animals, and it was even more infected on dogs. It triggered the desire to hunt prey. That sounds terrible. I would never want to be like that. Oh, dear police dog, don't you worry. You might enjoy being a little more feral. Just to be clear, you went to Fluffy's house with Pavlov, and under your orders, he threw Fluffy through the window. Yes, and I found some interesting info on his computer, which led me to who had the possession of the latest blueprint. You stole it and murdered that cat in the street. Oh, you're finishing my sentences. We must be made for each other. Okay, I get that you were behind those two murders. But you're worrying about the fake leads, yes? Yep. Sure. I'm quite proud of those, you know. What would you like to know? Polaroid was a fake. The fake Polaroids of both victims. Of course, those were for patches. I planned on you being out of the picture by the time we found the second one, and without you or pancakes, well, none of us were surprised by how poorly you handled the case from there. All of which was the second part of my plan. Patches would believe that Maple was the next target. He didn't stop to think twice before heading to Maple's office, and so off we went quietly, pocket the ruby. We needed it without any police interference. They were all looking for a threat that didn't exist. I know. I'm quite a genius. Any other false leads you'd like to discuss? What else is fake? What else? The fucking cult, man. The secret underground cult. That was specially made for you, Inspector. I needed to make sure I wouldn't be disturbed while stealing from the ruby, stealing the ruby for the laser. It was the best way to keep you out of my fur. You're too much of a threat to my plans and the only one who could challenge my intellectuality. Well, besides pancakes, of course, but I don't need to paint you a picture now, do I? Why not just kill me, though? For the fun of it, Waffles, it was far more enjoyable to watch you stumble and falter and lose the respect of your team. I'm not a psychopath after all. Debatable, but please go on. I know you leave no stone unturned. Your personal life may be a mess, but you're a perfectionist when it comes to detective work, even if you do have minimal respect for procedure. So why not simply plant some fake clues in your case? Sure, it needed some extra time and planning. Getting into Erwin's house or finding 30 cats for a cult, a lot of preparation was needed. But I knew the payoff would be worth it. We must enjoy the little things, you know. It really was a treat to watch unfold. I almost owe you thanks. I should have known better. I should have seen through those clues. Oh, don't blame yourself. I did incredible work orchestrating all that, and you really couldn't have been expected to know any better. The plan worked to perfection. We had the ruby, the cannon was ready and secure, everything was going very smoothly. We decided to lay low for a bit and headed to the nearest safe house. But when we arrived, we saw both of you there, with Pavlov, leaving the cotton candy shop. So I did something I detest. I changed my plan. You had uncovered too much of it, so I decided to develop the laser as soon as possible. And I suppose you thought the same, so here you are, trying in vain to stop me. You got that right. Too late now, my friends. We're only waiting on patches to lead everyone out because of the pending threat. And then, showtime. We initiate the laser and create what I love most about in this world. Chaos. I can hardly wait. It's such a powerful feeling, the one I deserve for all of my hard work, but Patches is being a bit slow, as you would expect. So while we're waiting, I guess this means it's my turn to ask questions. I hope you'll be as respectful as I was, and answer with complete honesty. What do you want? My first question is a simple one. Why did you go to see Mallow in prison? Why did you want to interrogate him? To what end? I wasn't linked to Fluffy's death after all. Yes, you were. Actually, I found a hair in Fluffy's office. It belongs to you. DNA match and all. Oh, I see. In spite of perfectly executing every step of the way, the only betrayal was by my own fur. One of my crew secured a key pass that would allow me to through Fluffy's bathroom to the top floor. Pavlov couldn't have done the job on his own, so I had to be there. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyhow. The only difference is that you had a small preview of my return to the spotlight. You knew I was involved in one way or the other, but how did you find the safe house? How did you make the connection to the shop? I cannot figure it out. Well, the sweet smell. Spotty picked up a sugary trail back at the station, and we followed it without any idea what we'll find along the way. It's your little friend here who did all the work? It wasn't you. I wasn't expecting that at all. And why would that be? Spotty's the talented sniffer dog. No, not that. You have never been the type to ask for another police cat or dog for help on the case. But you're not ashamed to call her little mommy, are you? Do you know how many times you called her during the investigation? I called her twice. Yeah, twice. Not bad, but not perfect. You could have avoided a couple of calls. Anyways, ever since pancakes fell from the roof, you'd evolved into a loner and a milkaholic. Well, good for you, Waffles. Happy to see you back in your paws. Such a shame you got other issues to deal with now, though, yes? Wait, do you hear that sound? That's the sweet music of a crowd in motion. It's time to start our little machine. Pepper, are you ready? Don't forget to shield your eyes from the outside. Spotty, you know what to do, remember? Cutscene, cutscene! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. couple of weeks later. Oh, it's Patches. Oh, look at Pancakes. Hey, hi, can I get everyone's attention? As some of you may know, I've decided to leave the department. I've been on the force for more than 10 years and now feels like the right time to do something different. While I investigated Fluffy's case, I made a lot of mistakes, like a lot. And I know everybody goofs at some point, but I want to be honest about my abilities with myself and all of you. To be frank, the situations could have been a lot worse without the dedication we saw from Spotty and Waffles. If not for them, I could have made even bigger mess. I owe them both a debt of gratitude. I was worried they'd get along like cats and dogs, but I'm very happy to see that I was wrong. Oh, sure, you're welcome, Chief. Pixel, you too. Everyone who works here, really. I'll miss each of you. We'll miss you too, Chief. Do you know what you're going to do? I think so. I always say to everyone I meet that I'm a gourmand, and instead I put my food where my mouth is. You'll all see soon enough. You aren't gonna say, I'm curious. No, it's a surprise, but you're all invited on the invite list. Croissant for Peanut, cinnamon coffee for Mocha, hot dog for Spotty. It'll be my treat. Speaking of, has anybody seen Spotty? Not sure. Let's find him before celebrating. A good idea, Chief. Now we're cooking with gas. One last pun for the road, huh? Forever and always. You'll be missed, Patches, by everyone here. No need to be sentimental, Waffles. It's time for me to head out. But before that, let me introduce you to our new chief. Everybody, please give a warm welcome back to Pancakes! Yay! Hey everybody, I'm not good at making speeches, but here we are, so I've got to do it. Mayor Cookie is going to join us later, so one long and tedious speech will be more than enough for all of us. Friends, you cannot imagine how happy I am to be back here with each of you. Just being able to work again is a treat. Many times I thought it would be impossible for me to be both physically and emotionally. But you are also kind and gracious to me while I was in recovery. I will never forget what you all have done for me. I feel better than I have in a long time, and I can't wait to work alongside the team again. We're going to do some amazing work for our city. And that's all from me now. It's time to enjoy our party. I'd like to propose a toast. Wait, Waffles, could you find Spotty for us? I don't want to make a toast without our favorite sniffer dog. Oh yeah, back in a minute. Hello? Where's Spotty? Hey Waffles, how you been? I haven't seen you at the Metal Heart Club lately. Hi Cha, yeah, I've been doing more DIY work at my apartment. I think I'm gonna take better care of that than I did before, but I'll be back to Metal Heart soon. It'll be good to hang out if you're gonna be there, but what are you doing here at the party? Oh, I just wanted to say goodbye to Patches. He came to pick you up from the bar so many times. I feel like I know him almost as well as I know you. Oh, cool, very cool. Inspector, ask her out. Everybody's waiting. What? You're maybe the best inspector in town, but you have zero clue when a girl likes you. Aren't you supposed to be at the buffet with everyone else? No, Mocha says I'm not allowed near the buffet until everyone has had at least one plate. Huh. Last time I got there first and ate pretty much everything. People were upset. But that's not important now. You're talking with your friend. I'm not gonna interrupt anymore. I've said what I have to say. I can hear you two whispering. It's not wrong though, Waffles. When are you gonna ask me out? Yes? Do you wanna get a drink sometime? Waffles, I own a bar. That's the last thing I wanna do with my spare time. True, well, you'll figure it out. I'm gonna chat with Patches. See you soon. Oh my god, you fumbled. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, Peanut. Is she gonna be your girlfriend? I like her. I'm gonna look for Spotty and pretend I never heard your question. There he is. Hey buddy, what are you doing out here? We're all waiting for you. Oh, I'm coming, just give me a minute. What's going on, Spotty? I already told you. It's just sometimes I prefer to be alone. Ah, hey, listen. You and I are alike, you know. When I asked for your help with Fluffy's case, I really didn't want you around. Well, not for too long at least. I didn't think anybody could prove helpful, and I was afraid of getting close to anybody else. But you stuck around, and now we're a wonderful friend to have around. You're the best partner I could have asked for. Just don't doubt how pancakes had. Inspector, I really don't know what to say. Well, inside the station there are a bunch of friends at the party waiting to see you. Take your time if you need to be alone for a bit, but enjoy the good moments when you can. Don't let them get past you. Don't let them pass by. Right now is one of those moments. Spotty? Early, Inspector. Did you say we're friends? Yes, friends, and please, just call me Waffles. Yeah? Oh, look at him. Oh. I finished the game. Yay. The art looks so beautiful. I love it so much. This game was really fun. Look at Patches. No, look at Waffles. My parents, my sister, my grandparents, and the incredible support through the year. A big thanks to Philip, Steven, John Baptiste, Alex Antoine, Cesar, Christian, Marco, Nathan. I couldn't read everything. Look at Spotty. He's just waiting. Hell yeah. Oh? Hi, Inspector. How are you today? Oh. Hello, Irwin. I've got some good news to share. Presenting your Wolball collectible card album. Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. It's all yours now. It's a good day. Have a good day. Wait, let me check the cards inside. Oh, darn. Some rare cards are still missing. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't unable to find all of them. Oh well, still better than nothing. Thanks for your dedication, Inspector. It would have been more interesting to see what happened if you found out the cards. Well, too late now. I can't redo the adventure, or can I? Well, at a later date I will. Thanks for playing. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, it's almost midnight. I need to go. It's almost been 3 hours since I've been streaming, and I need to go to bed immediately. I need to go to shower, and I need to go to bed. I'm very tired, and my throat needs to also relax. So I will put my vocal cords to ease. So I will be ending it here. I'll just finish stream. I won't be raiding anyone today because I need to get going as fast as possible. But I appreciate if you've been here, spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. I'll come back next week to start another game. I'm still thinking about what to do next, but I'll let you know, and I'll post about it on the Discord. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, I highly recommend you do so. Many kisses, many hugs. Take care, everyone. Love you. Bye.